talk to our next honoree about his role in the largest renovation project in the history of Aquinas Institute. Jim Leo will describe himself simply as a conduit between the late Bob Wegman and the latter's love for his alma mater. Leo, the former Wegman CFO and longtime Aquinas board member, worked closely with Mike Daly and Bob Wegman, outlining the needs for the school. When they finished, Aquinas had a new arts building, a new stadium, new fields, a field house, and extensive renovations were made to the school building. Not a detail was overlooked. Leo was there each step along the way. The St. John Fisher graduate, Jim Leo, spent more than 39 years working for Wegmans. During his time there, he earned distinctions as the Rochester Business Journal's Executive of the Year, the St. John Fisher Accounting Alumnus of the Year, the St. John Fisher Dean's Medal for Outstanding Service, and he was an honorary inductee of the International Business Honor Society, Beta Gamma Sigma. Jim Leo will downplay his role and the impact it has had on the future of our alma mater, but Aquinas owes him a debt of gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium our next honoree, distinguished alumnus, Jim Leo.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to thank the Aquinas community for this great honor, and also congratulate the other honorees tonight for their special contribution to Aquinas. As I looked at a list of past recipients of the Distinguished Alumnus Award, I noticed that, unlike me, they had all distinguished themselves in life in some manner. The very first winner was Mr. Robert Wegman. Mr. Wegman left this world for his heavenly reward 13 years ago. And unfortunately, his wife Peggy passed away 2 weeks ago. They are no longer with us, but they did not leave us before making their mark on all of our lives. I think Mike Daly would agree that Aquinas would not exist as it does today without Robert Wegman's generous financial support, as outlined by Paul. Additionally, Bob's strategic advice of always push forward without fear of failure set the course for the future. I'm proud to say I knew Mr. Wegman well, working for him and with him for 27 years. I can never compare myself to him, but in today's context, he and I had two things in common. First of all, we were both graduates of Aquinas Institute, exactly 30 years apart, and both of our fathers died when we were seniors at Aquinas. Bob became a second father to me, shaping how I thought about the world around me, and I really miss him. I'd like to share two things that I learned from Bob Wegman. Thoughts that say life should be simple, so don't make it complicated. First of all, be humble. No job or task in life is below you, and no one is below you. You must work and live as a team, always giving the team credit for the success and personally taking responsibility for the failures. Mr. Wegman would walk around the stores picking up pieces of paper off the floor and pushing in shopping carts to the parking lot. He was leading by example. Bob did not believe in job titles. Everyone was equally responsible and equally important. He was humble and respected everyone in that. And secondly, always help others. I had the honor of being with Mr. Wegman one night in Philadelphia when he received a national award for his generous $50 million donation to support the Rochester Diocese Catholic School. I'll never forget that night. When some dignitary quipped that Bob looked great in his tuxedo, he looked at the person and nonchalantly replied, "The only thing I'm wearing that I own is my underwear." When it was time for him to receive his award, he walked up on stage in front of 2,500 people to accept it and gave this 32-word speech, and I quote, "I attended Catholic schools, and the nuns always told us the purpose of life was to get to heaven. How do you get to heaven? Help others, and don't worry about yourself." Unquote. He doesn't play the song on his harmonica and took his seat. So in summary, you need to remember two things tonight. Number one, be humble. And number two, above all, be mindful of the needs of others. Since I cannot play the harmonica, I'm just going to sit down.